more money to Americans in the form of a new stimulus check, also known as inflation relief checks, finally coming to millions and millions of Americans. And the biggest question is, why? Look at this. US inflation accelerated last month to 2.7%, highest level since February. Well, this is very shocking for millions of Americans who are struggling right now, and this new stimulus inflation relief checks will change everything when it comes to their financial situation. I'm gonna give you each and every detail, but all I need is just a little favor. It takes 2 seconds to please smash the like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's start the video. So let's start the video with this very important and crucial stimulus or inflation relief checks for millions and millions of Americans that will change their financial situation. And you must be thinking, we have not heard anything about this stimulus check. There is no announcement. Well, there is an announcement, and I'm going to show it to you right now.
Make your lives better in real, tangible ways, putting money back in your pocket and in those of millions of hard-working New Yorkers. And that is why today I'm announcing New York's first ever inflation rebate. Billions of dollars going back in the pockets of hard-working New Yorkers.
Well, this is a historic moment for millions and millions of Americans, and we are specifically talking about the people of New York. Look at this. Governor Hochul announces inflation refund checks up to $400 coming this fall to 8.2 million households across New York State. Now, that's why a number of lawmakers and senators are pushing Trump administration to give a universal stimulus check to millions and millions of Americans who are struggling right now, especially for low-income individuals and families. And their argument is that if New York can do this, if one state can do this for its residents, why this administration cannot do it for all struggling Americans? And we also have the inflation number right in front of you, now up by 2.7%, highest since February, and it's going up. According to a number of analysts, the reason is simple: tariffs, uncertainty in the markets, and of course the regulations for crypto. That's another debate, but we need to understand that when we talk about this stimulus check, it will just not help low-income Americans, it will help seniors, it will help social security recipients, and it will be a crucial lifeline for millions and millions of low-income households because they are struggling right now. Remember, this $400 check that is coming to 8.2 million New Yorkers will not change their financial situation overnight, but it will be a crucial step to give them a breathing room in this worst inflation. If New York can do this, why can't Trump administration do it for millions and millions of Americans? It's time to do something for these low-income Americans because they are simply struggling. Before I move on with that, let's go into the details of this New York inflation relief check and its details. Well, New York's first ever inflation refund checks will be mailed to eligible New Yorkers in the month of October and November. You don't need to apply or sign up. It will come to you automatically. Governor commitment to putting more money in New Yorkers' pocket is quite commendable, while governors cut taxes for the middle class, expanded child tax credit, and secured universal free school meals in state budget deal. But you need to understand that a lot of great things are happening for New York and New Yorkers, and this $400 worth of inflation relief check or inflation stimulus check will change a number of things for New Yorkers. And that's where this whole debate begins, that if New York can do it for its residents, then President Donald J. Trump should do it, at least in the states that he won, such as Texas is one of the most prominent states, Louisiana, Oklahoma, North Carolina, North Dakota. Well, he won most of the states in the recent election, and now it's up to President Donald J. Trump to sign another very important stimulus package that will help millions and millions of Americans. And just imagine, this stimulus check would take his popularity to the sky, and it will change financial situation of millions and millions of Americans. In a nation where we give billions and billions of dollars to other countries, our seniors are struggling, our low-income families are struggling. Can you imagine around 5 million seniors receive below poverty level check from Social Security even in 2025? Do you know, even in US there are millions of families who are unable to put 3 meals a day for themselves and their loved ones? Such a shame. These lawmakers are always ready to vote on bills when it comes to giving money to any other nation, but when it comes to our own people, seniors and low-income families, they never come up with a solution. And that's why a number of analysts and experts are saying enough is enough. It's time to do something for low-income individuals and families, and it's time to give them a stimulus check, same as Governor Kathy Hochul giving to millions and millions of New Yorkers. If she can do it for New Yorkers, why can't Donald J. Trump do it for millions of Americans who voted for him, who are vouching for him and struggling right now? Well, first, I would like to ask you, what do you think about it? Please let me know in the comments below that do you support a universal stimulus check for millions and millions of low-income Americans? We are not saying that this check should go to all Americans, but this check should go to low-income individuals and families, and especially to seniors as well, who are struggling right now in this worst inflation. And there should be a very important threshold or limit, as a number of analysts and experts are saying that this check should go to people who make $40,000 and less. Well, if someone makes $40,000 and less, this check should automatically go to them, and if they make more than that, they shouldn't be eligible because they are in the middle class category. Well, let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this criteria? What do you think about this $400 stimulus check for New Yorkers? And what do you think about this universal stimulus check from President Donald J. Trump, if he approves it, or if he come up with a plan to give another stimulus check to millions and millions of struggling Americans because they're looking towards him? I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.